Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I got this new Lupe Fiasco album review coming about a week later than I wanted to do it. This DROGAS Light. It from what I hear is the first of like a 3 album series. The next album is supposed to be called Drogas, and then the last album is supposed to be called Skulls. But with all due respect, man, anytime Lupe announces a series of albums ahead of time, it doesn't come to fruition because he changes his mind, labels get in the way. He independent now though, so maybe that'll help. I never want Lupe to retire. I'm selfish. I'm a selfish fan, but I really wanted to hear Lupe. Lupe still like Lupin the Third. It would have been a 3 album set that all would have been considered his third album. It was just a genius idea. But this album, man, Dopamine, he come out spitting, man. Lupe got bars in the very first track, NGL. He make a good point about Scarface in that. Promise. I love the instrumental for Promise. I'm mad disappointed that Lupe is not on Promise. And there's another beat. There's another beat that I really, really like. I think Jump. Yeah. I love the instrumental to Jump. But this is like a tale of 2 albums to me. Cause like I would say between like track 4 and 6, maybe like 5 and 7, the back half of this album is way more radio friendly. Just more light-hearted beats, lighthearted content to an extent, and then Made in the USA. I'm from Indiana, man. Everybody that watch me regularly know where I'm from. I love that Indiana got shouted out by Lupe. I hate in what context that it was shouted out in because Indiana history is a little fucked up. Food and Liquor and The Cool forever got Lupe in my top 10 favorite rappers of all time. He could come out with the wackest shits ever, and he'll still be one of my favorite rappers ever. But with that being said, everything he's come out with since Lasers has all kind of faded together for me. I like and dislike Lasers in parts. Food and Liquor 2, Tetso and Youth, Drogas Light. I like and I dislike in some parts. Not overall to give it a negative rating or anything. Lupe got bars, punchlines, metaphors. He talk about social issues. He talk about what's going on in the world. He talk about his mom. You know what I mean. He talk about his environment. The features are solid. Like who is it? Ty Dolla $ign is on a couple tracks. Big K.R.I.T got the best feature in my opinion. Ross isn't Ross. I mean, Rick Ross is listenable. I don't hate Rick Ross' verse on his album. So with all that being said, man, in my opinion, Drogas Light is dope. I wish I could get another Lupe album where he just knocks my socks off and blows me away to the point that I'm just like man, this is revolutionary for hip hop. Cause shout out to my boy Jay Merritt, man, aka Legacy. What up, Virginia? We both agree. Like Lupe came out in the wrong time period, man. Lupe came out when trap rap was popping, when T.I., Jeezy, and Rick Ross were just the shit, and that's all Lil Wayne. That's all anybody was listening to. If Lupe came out now among the J. Coles and the Kendricks, he would be celebrated as the best rapper of all time to these kids. Like I said, he's one of my favorites regardless. So have you heard this Drogas Light? What do you think about it? Where do you rank it among Lupe discography? I think I would put it 4th behind his first 2 albums and Food and Liquor 2. And I hope we get Drogas sooner rather than later. Because new Lupe is always welcome in my CD player, in my iPod, whatever your player of choice is. I still buy CDs, man. I'm 31 years old. I still buy CDs. As far as hip-hop reviews, coming right around the corner next couple days. I got Big Sean album review that I decided. And then after that, man, who knows the next hip-hop release I'm going to buy. So I appreciate y'all motherfuckers watching. Like, subscribe, comment, man. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me, man. Watch these credits. Peace.